Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your JAYFLIGHT SLX 224 BH travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things taken into consideration. First, your awning. Be plenty of room for your awning to come out. Then I want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Your water is going to be right above your back tires here, on your off camp side or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. And your power plug is actually right in the middle of the back of the unit. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, unhook your hitch. First thing you can do is level your unit. Now, I do recommend getting the stick on level. Find the middle of your unit back there, put it on, and have someone watch that while you raise or lower the unit to get it level. You do have a night docking light and a manual override jack right here. Speaking of power, check your battery post when you arrive. Make sure them have a wiggle loose over time. And if you got a unit level, next thing you do is stabilize it. On all four corners of your unit, you have these hand crank stabilizing jacks. 3/4 inch socket on the end. Simply crank them down. Now, I do recommend jack pads. Stabilizing jack pads are gonna protect your stabilizing jack feet from dirt and debris and hot blacktop in the summer. You can use a impact driver or a drill gun to run these down. They go down quickly. So just remember, when you get to the end, slow down, because all you're gonna wanna do is get these until they're taut. Once you receive any type of pressure on here, go ahead and stop. You know you're down far enough. So pick up a 4-pack of jack pads from our store with your 10% off coupon. Put them underneath these. Once you get your unit level and stable, we can go ahead and hook up our power and water. Again, on the back of your unit is your power cord. Big long 30 amp cord that stores inside your unit. Should you need at the end of your 30 amp, you can plug in at home with this 30 to 110 adapter. Power's plugged in. Let's go ahead and hook up our water. So here above tires, your city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this when putting water in here or your black tank flush. Hook up your hose, but don't turn it on yet. We're going to go around to the other side here to your hot water heater on the back. All we're going to do at this point is make sure our drain plug's back on. Put that on there nice and snug. Once that's on there, you can go ahead and turn on your hose. Now go inside and open up your hot water tap. Once water's flowing out of there, you know it's unpressurized and you've got your hot water heater full and you can turn it on from indoors. Now let's say you're going to go camping and you're not going to use city water. You're going to go dry dock and use potable water. Over here on your campsite is your potable water tank. Simply fill this up with a hose. No need for a water pressure regulator. 2 ways to tell when it's full. 1, there's an overflow valve right here. Or 2, on the inside where you check the levels of your tanks and battery. Hold your fresh water button down. That'll tell you when this is full. Just remember, when using potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when hooking up to city water. It's already pressurized. Alright, we're all set up to camp. Let me go ahead and walk you around the unit and show you a few other things. We'll start over here on your campsite. with your outdoor kitchen. Before I open it up, right there's your quick connect LP. Just holds up the magnet. Simply pull this out. Here's your LP cord. Connect it right up underneath here and then down there. You'll have to hand light this. It's not an electric light. Your awning, you only want to run that out until that flap falls down to 90 degrees and you can see that black bar. You know you're out far enough. Pitch adjust. If it's raining, you want the rain to come this way, simply pull down on that and it'll tilt your awning. You can do it on either end. This is access to the back of your fridge. This is a flue for your furnace. If you're running your furnace, steer clear of that. It'll get rather hot. Potable water. A vent for your microwave. There is a TV clip inside. It mounts on the back of a TV that can clip here as well as your bedroom. Cable and 110 to hook up there. Here's your low point drain. Again, your stabilizing jacks, your pass-through storage with your hitch work in it. Battery posts. Propane is on a regulator. Simply point this toward the tank you wish to be using. Hitch work. Again, the other side of your pass-through storage. Not much on your off-camp side, except at the back we have your black tank flush. We'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. Your outdoor shower, city water connect. Here's your low point drain for when you're hooked up to the city waters. And then your black and gray holding tanks. At the rear, your cable, where you hook up at the campsite. The unit's also prepped for a Furrion backup camera. Again, your power and hot water heater. And your ladder to go up and check your seams. Maintain your roof, go up there and look at all your seams around everything. Check it out a couple times a year and caulk as needed. Come up inside your unit, first thing I'd like to point out is where the fire extinguisher is. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. Next to the fire extinguisher is your 12-volt carbon monoxide propane detector. Now the reason I mention this 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, you don't have anything plugged in charging your battery, go ahead and use your battery. Just go ahead and remove one of your battery posts. Disconnect your battery to keep this from running your battery down while you're gone. Turn this light here so you can see this a little better over here. 110, your awning control. Interior and exterior lights. Here's where you check your battery. There's your fresh water tank. I said you can hold down to tell when your potable water is full. And there's your black and gray tanks. Keep an eye on them and dump as needed. Here's where you turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Here's where you turn on your water heater if you're using gas, and your water heater if you're using electric. I'm going to go ahead and run your awning back in. Simply hit in. These are better when they're running kind of slow because it makes it wrap tighter. Speakers in the ends of your awning, which is nice because it points down toward your campsite instead of out toward everyone else. The bright LED lights and our awnings in. Alright, coming in here, self-explanatory microwave. Your oven here, stove, does have a light and a fan. Glass top makes an excellent backsplash. Turn on your panel light. Turn this to light. You see it'll go from blue to red. When your gas is on, that'll light up there. You can also use a panel light for your oven. Same way up here, light your oven by turning this to light and light it up here. No pilot light in there anymore. Down below here is your access panel to your breaker box and fuses. Coming back up here to your Nordico fridge. Nordico is real easy, just turn it on auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, you're running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, you're running off gas. Or if you're dry docking, strictly on and go to gas. If that light starts flashing, check your gas. 1 through 5 being coldest. You do have a couple USB ports up here in your bunk area. All this lighting in here is individual. You have to touch them all to shut them off. Coming into your bathroom, just want to mention this is where your 110 with GFCI resets at. And to maintain your plumbing. Maintain it at home, keep an eye on your plumbing on your mobile home here. On the wall outside your bathroom here is your thermostat. Just go into mode, you can turn on just a fan. Your AC, your furnace over here is your temperature. You'll notice AC will shut off quick. Furnace will take a few minutes for the fan to shut off. Table, just lift that up, remove those legs, set your table down on these lips right here. Remove your back cushions, that gives you another bed. Your RV Technology sound system. You gotta set the Bluetooth, let's do that FM. Scan, see if we can get any channels to come in. I doubt it indoors here. So, dual zoned. Whatever's blue is on, indoors, outdoors. Turn on just outdoors. Different modes, you can get your TV sound through the speakers, front audio, front HDMI, Bluetooth, disc. Nice setup. Touch it once for mute, hold it in for goodbye. Here's your cable hookup. Here's the TV mount. I told you that you can remove and put that outside. Up here, 110 and cable. When you get to the campsite, push that green button in, make sure that's on. That's a digital channel enhancer to allow you to pick up more channels. This is a template for the text in case you ever decide to get this wire for solar. Accent lighting up here. And your big curtain that'll pull around here. Smoke alarm. And your smoke alarm. Well, that about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite. What I like to do is shut off my interior lighting, then I can see any individual lighting that I need to go through and shut off. Now all of our lighting's off in the unit. Exit the unit. Closing up this door, you want to make sure that you open this, or closing up your steps, you want to make sure you open this door all the way. Otherwise this piece will catch on it. Set them up in the door. Pull back on this handle to lock your steps in. Lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn this handle, and that's ready for travel. We'll bring up our stabilizing jacks, unhook our cable and water. If you're hooked up to potable water, dump that low point drain. Come to your hot water heater. Lift up on this pressure release valve, leave that handle open, that's going to drain your hot water heater. Once it's done, remember to close this handle, otherwise your door will not close. And then you can pull your drain plug. Remember to close your hot water heater. Lastly, come around and open up these low point drains. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, you take the sewage hose, comes in your convenience pack, hook it up right here, and you just start by pulling your black handle. Now once it sounds like your black tank is no longer draining, it's going to be your sewage, you're going to go ahead and leave that black handle open, again with your water pressure regulator, hook up to this tank flush valve. Open it up, hook the hose up at dump station, turn it on for a good 5 minutes. Let that wash out your black tank really good, get that nastiness out of there. Unhook your hose, come down here and close your black handle. Pull your gray handle. It's going to be your cleaner waters, your sinks and your showers. That's going to clean your hose out for you. Come right back here to your bumper and conveniently store your sewage hose in there. Again, we thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this JAYFLIGHT for many years to come. Happy camping.